Patch 1.5.0 drops tonight, and I just wanted to go through the patch notes. This is my first time doing a patch note video, so please bear with me here, but we'll just go through them. We're going to read through them and just give you my opinions a little bit on some things and see how we go. The patch notes start off with, we have an update that will tackle a handful of issues directly affecting our players, while also making a fair amount of internal changes that shouldn't affect the players directly. This will also be the first iteration of victim compensation, a system that will refund players of items or loadouts that have been lost due to interactions with cheaters. So basically, if we die to cheaters, we'll get some of our stuff back. Changes. Victim compensation has been added to the game, and we will now begin to refund players their items if the person who killed them gets banned for cheating. Because this is a brand new system, there are some limitations. Currently, this system is in place for cheaters who are banned by our own internal system and is not currently set up for BattleEye's automatic bans. This will be addressed in an upcoming update. The victim compensation system is automatic and reporting players is not required for this system to function. You will receive compensation packages regardless of whether or not you were the one who reported the cheater. Similarly to insurance packages, players will be notified if they have a victim compensation package waiting for them at the generator. This system will return the most valuable items to the player and convert lesser valued items to its Kmark equivalent. A small note has been added to the in-game report tool in regards to compensation of loadouts. Oh, okay. So the automatic bans that happen through BattleEye, we're not going to get anything back for them at the moment. I'm guessing that they haven't been able to integrate it with BattleEye. There might be something going on there. I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't know on that. I don't have that much knowledge on anti-cheats. But they're going to add that in the future anyway, so that's good to hear. Most valuable items to the player and convert lesser valued items to its Kmark equivalent. Yeah, right. So we're only getting the bans that Jaeger do manually themselves. So our most valuable items and convert lesser valued items to Kmark equivalent. That's kind of interesting. Does that mean that we're going to get our kits back and then some of the loot that's on us we'll get back as well and some of it will be Kmarks? Or is it like depending on the color of the gear? So anything above blue will be, or blue and above will be kept, but anything below blue will be converted into Kmarks. It might be green, but I'd be surprised if it was green. I'm surely it would be blue. Yeah, that's kind of interesting because it kind of hints that we're going to get some of the loot that was on us back as well, instead of just the kits that we went in with, which is really cool because I thought personally it was just going to be the kits we went in with, and I'm guessing most of you assume that it's just going to be the kits we went in with, but this sort of suggests that it will be stuff we've looted in that raid as well. Well, that's pretty good to hear. Grenades, reduce damage by 20%. Yeah, so I'm not too sure that 20% is right. Now, I think grenades need a nerf, another nerf. I think the availability nerf was kind of, it was good, like it did achieve its goals. I've not come across many nades at all, but at the same time, I like to be able to use nades. They're very helpful. I want to use them to get people out of cover. I feel like the reduced damage by 20%, it's sort of justified, but I feel like they should maybe reduce the damage on the edge. They should make it like PUBG. So in PUBG, the grenades have damage zones. The ones closest to the center of the nade do 100% damage. Then the ones out do a little bit less. And then the ones on the edge do the least. And I think that the grenade should be worked so that the edge of the grenades do less damage than the middle of the grenades. So if a grenade lands on you, it should do a lot of damage, I believe. Alright, so on this website that's done by another streamer, Lukey, you can go to the weapon chart and see how much damage everything does. Now, I think this is updated for 1.5. Yes, this is updated for 1.5. So if we come down here and we have a look, the grenade damage is actually um, not too bad, but the penetration is only 10, all right? And this is the damage you're doing per armor. I think this is good, but I feel like the direct hit damage should be higher. I don't feel like it should be quite that low. I think that we should switch to a blast radius based damage system instead of a solely armor based damage system where the grenade does the same amount of damage no matter where it hits you. I feel like we should switch to a PUBG style where the further out you are from the grenade, the less damage it does. So in the middle, if the grenade hits you within 3 meters, you're gonna die. Alright? But if you get away from the nade out to like past 3.5 meters, you're not gonna die. And if you get to like out past 8.5 meters, you're gonna have barely any damage taken at all. I think this sort of system would work better for the Cycle Frontier than the system that we're going off at the moment, because grenades are going to end up useless and impossible to get. Next, remove direct offer to leave tutorial in tutorial death UI box. Well, I'm hoping that we're all past the tutorial, so we don't need to worry about this. Additional adjustments have been made to our anti-cheat system to prevent false positives in certain areas. This is really good. I feel bad for people that get banned, like unjustified, but if you're a hacker and you're getting a false positive, I mean, screw you. Let's hope they get banned. Let's hope this doesn't help hackers at all, is basically what I'm trying to say. The login bonus screen now includes information regarding the season's end and wipe. This is just another nice quality of life change. Now we know when the season's going to end and the wipe's going to happen a little bit soon, a little bit easier, as soon as you get in pretty much, so that's pretty good. A price increase is on its way in the upcoming 1.6 update for DLCs and Aurum in certain regions in order to justify the prices for affected markets, which were far more discounted than originally intended. Players using the affected currencies will have 1 week to purchase these at their current price if they would like to. This increase will only affect the following currencies: rubles. Oh, I'm not going to go through that. But basically, what happened was, you know, the packs that the game comes with, the welcome pack, the starter pack, the skin packs that are just there to show your support for the game and to help the devs, as well as the Aurum's purchases. Basically, if you went on Steam and you change, or Epic Games, I'm not sure if you can do it on Epic Games. I play on Steam, but if you on Steam and changed your region to one of the regions that use these currencies, then you could get the Aurum and the DLCs for a lot cheaper, like way, way cheaper. And so a lot of people were using spoofing and changing their region and doing anything they could to change their region to buy all the DLCs and heaps of Aurum at dirt cheap prices. So unfortunately for these people, they're going to go up, but at least it'll be about the same for everybody now. It'll be more relevant to where you actually live. So bugs. Fixed an issue where players were unable to start trio squad matches if their NVR was too high. NVR. I wonder what their NVR is. I would say this is their MMR basically. This is their matchmaking rating is what I'm understanding here. So this should surely fix that. It could also be the difference in MMR. If anyone knows, can you let me know what NVR is? I really don't know what NVR is. I'm guessing it's to do with MMR, probably like too high of MMR, or the difference in their MMR was too high. That's what I'm guessing that was. But if you know, please let me know in the comments because I've got no clue. Fixed an issue where contract progress was lost when the game is forcefully closed or when using exit to station during the match. I have never had this issue, thankfully, and I do Alt F4 the game quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy that I haven't had this issue and it's being fixed. That seems pretty game broken, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a good fix. That's broken the game. I don't like it. It's game breaking, I should say. Login bonus UI. Remaining days in the season will not display as intended. Oh, okay. So now we're actually going to get the proper amount of days. Maybe the days were off. I'm guessing they were off for some people. I'm pretty confident that mine are right, which is about 30 days, a little bit less maybe. I'm pretty confident that mine were right. I'm not sure. This might login bonus. This might be just the very first time you log in and you get those very first login bonuses for logging in for so many days. Fixed an exploit that allowed players to kill players almost instantly over long distances with the mining tool. Oh yeah, so basically if you didn't know, hackers and glitchers were using the pickaxe to smack people for 1,000 damage across the map, or smack people 700 times in a second across the map with a pickaxe and kill them. It was pretty troll. It didn't happen to me, thankfully, but it was pretty troll. It got patched last patch, I think, and basically what ended up happening was that they found out how to do the same thing with the heavy mining tool. And so you would go and raid and your head would just be with a heavy mining tool. So hopefully that's fixed now. I must say, like sometimes I've seen them say they fixed a bug and then experience that bug. So we'll have to wait and see. But I hope that this is actually fixed because it's really fucking annoying. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rundown. There's not much else. There's just some comments and that, but we're not going to really get into people's comments and stuff. We just wanted to go through the patch notes today because I can't play because the servers are about to go down for the update, and I wanted to get a video out, so this is what we went with. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you found it helpful, please drop a sub. If you've got any feedback for my next video, drop it in the comments below. I'd like to hear it. I'm trying to become like a proper good YouTuber. I sort of did this half live, so I'm sorry if it's not that great, but I tried, and we can only go up from here. So just let me know in the comments. We'll work on it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like as well. I would appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.
We're rats, we're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats.